Alvarez said he was going to throw leg kicks. He said there's no way that Dustin Poirier could have recovered that quickly after taking all that leg damage that he took from Justin Gaethje.
Alvarez ripping the body effectively.
And as the fight went longer, it wore on Justin. Real good with the jab. Straight left hand is his best strike. Comes out quick. He does not have to throw.
Be with us, UFC Fight Night. John Anik, Daniel Cormier, Eddie Alvarez, and Dustin Poirier. Nicely done there. Alvarez rips the body, and then Alvarez doing a pretty good job following up the body shots here early tonight.
Alvarez the body, but they were conventional fighter versus conventional fighter. As a southpaw, it's a little bit harder to find that liver, but the southpaw kicking has a much easier time trying to find that liver shot that we saw Jose Aldo just finish Jeremy Stephens with.
The Poirier corner was expecting Alvarez to 12-0 takedown ratio in his UFC career. He has never been taken down. Poirier showboating.
Got to make it dirty, but right now, he's standing at the end of Dustin Poirier's punches.
Poirier with a kick to the body. Short shots by Alvarez and a nice combination there. Unofficially 0 for 2 on his takedown attempts thus far.
Times, really taking their time trying to find the shot. They know how durable and tough each of these.
For 3 rounds, this a 5-round main event. First meeting.
On the jab, and sometimes he's throwing the right hand over the top. Good combination by Dustin. Eddie picks the pace up a little bit. Nice slip and rip by Alvarez.
Alvarez with some nice lands. Poirier counters. But a strong open for the former UFC champion. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, back to live action here in Calgary. Somewhat of an interesting development in the corner of Eddie Alvarez. A lot of scar tissue, a lot of wars in his career. And Mark Henry urgently called for the cut man, who was not in there when Alvarez first took the stool, so they could attend to specifically that damage underneath the left eye.
That's coming from the jab. Oh, nice spinning.
And that one. And Poirier gets back to his feet here early round 2. Level change from Alvarez. Poirier
jumps,
working on a choke. Big wins from Alvarez.
Yeah, Alvarez is doing a good job, though. He's just pressing him into the fence, trying to stay calm. Poirier doesn't have it. He has to be smart here. Oh, it's under the arm. Eddie's trying to change the angle. Poirier's got to be very careful. Now he's starting to get deep. Nice job by Eddie Alvarez. That is a veteran. Been in the game a long time. Now, Poirier has to be smart here. He can blow up his arm, or he can let this go.
And the pro-Alvarez crowd responds as Alvarez gets out of that choke attempt, or Dustin bails. 6 career wins by submission for Poirier. Has never had one by way of that guillotine. And now we'll see what Alvarez can do. 90 seconds into.
But it looked like he was holding on to the fence as Dustin was trying to guillotine choke him here.
Okay, yeah, so we were just able to look at a replay of Eddie Alvarez seemingly grabbing the fence, and it looked like Mark Goddard, that's what he was urgently getting over there to stop. And now Alvarez with a dominant position, Poirier up against the fence.
Got him stacked up against the side of the octagon. Poirier's gonna have to give his back to get to his fence, Alvarez slips a hook in. Poirier's gonna have to go back to the mat here. He's gonna have to go back to the mat. This is a neck crank.
Alvarez cranking the neck.
He's got a neck crank there. Poirier needs to be fighting the hands, though. He's got to relax and fight the hands.
That choke is not under the chin, so just a crank at this point,
Yeah,
DC.
and it's just uncomfortable. It sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't suck. It does suck, but Poirier needs to fight the hands, though. He's not even attempting to fight the hands yet. He's going to circle back into Alvarez. Alvarez right into the mount. Great grappling by Eddie Alvarez.
This is a round that has had a whole lot of different elements to it. Still 2 minutes.
Not landing the big damage, but he's still able to actually move into a 12 to 6 elbow I mean, I don't understand how Eddie keeps making these mistakes this long into his career. Here's a look at the elbow. Straight up and down. You cannot go straight up and down, even if it's to the shoulder.
And Mark Goddard all over. Alvarez relinquishes the position. Round 2. These guys just can't avoid controversy. Oh!
Big knee by Poirier. He's hurt. He hurt Alvarez. Alvarez is hurt again.
Alvarez tries to level change now, cover it up. Right eye's already closed.
You see if Poirier takes his time like he said.
Oh, big knees from Poirier.
Alvarez is hurt.
Alvarez dealing with some swelling with that left eye, and the pressure from Poirier continues.
You see him trying to take his time and find his shot a little bit better. Alvarez is done. Eddie Alvarez is done.
Big right hand.
Alvarez is still swinging, though. Look at this. What a warrior, Eddie Alvarez. That's the Poirier finish.
That is it. Knocks out Eddie Alvarez.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Dustin